what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Mash, man, for Paul Mash TV. Hit up Paul Mash TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time once again. We want to thank you for joining us. Got another great interview coming up in just a moment, but before we do, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell on YouTube if you're watching it right now. You're always going to get the latest interviews whenever available. And feel free to look at the comment section because we got links to the caps and t-shirts. And feel free to leave a comment of your own. We'd love to hear from you. And you can also use our email address, homematchtv, all one word, at gmail.com, which is not only for bands or solo artists who want to be on the show, but if you're a fan as well, we'd love to hear from you. So we hope that you'll do that. And we also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/homematchtv. And feel free to like the page and inbox us, talk to us there, or you can comment on all the videos you see. And also, don't forget we're on Roku as well. Roku channel Smile World TV, and you can check that every Wednesday at 6 o'clock Central. And also we have an official web address as well. And all these things will be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. Right now we have A's High from Hamburg, New York. Another talented artist, and I think you're really going to like it. So before we get to that interview and the song, let's pause for a quick word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
We got history, got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me, thinking about what could.
All right, it's interview time again, and with us from Hamburg, New York, we have A's High. Thanks for joining us, A's.
Hey, thanks for being here. I'm glad to be here. I appreciate the interview, definitely.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming on the show here. We've had a few problems. There's been some schedule conflicts, but at least we're here now. So,
yes, exactly.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about how it all began for you, as far as an artist goes? I mean, if you always wanted to be an artist, did you just kind of fall into it? Maybe you can let us know in your own words.
Well, I mean, I did start singing when I was like 5 years old. My mom, on the way to daycare, I used to sing back and forth like every day. And then I started doing little plays in school and stuff like that, and I like music a lot. I've always liked music. And then, I kind of, when I got older, after high school, I went in the Army. And that's kind of where everything started with the rap in a way. And then from there, I just kind of progressed. And then when I got out of the Army is when I started to record songs a little bit. And also then that's when I found a producer where I was able to actually record in the studio and make songs and start really kind of putting things together as far as like an album or a mixtape or anything like that. But then I put my first single out, which was "Die for No Reason," which is also the music video that you'll be seeing in a little while. And that song actually won the Single of the Year 2019 at the Worldwide Underground Music Awards in Atlanta, Georgia. So, and I wasn't able to go, unfortunately, but they did send me the award in the mail. So that was pretty cool. And also, obviously, having an award to look at every day is pretty rewarding.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, and congratulations on your award, by the way.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, why don't you tell me about some of your influences that you grew up with that inspired you to become a musician, songwriter, and so forth?
Okay. I definitely liked. Actually, Michael Jackson was one of my first performers that I really liked because of obviously his singing, his dancing. I also dance as well. And he just kind of just the way he kind of like started out with music and how he started coming up and just making things happen. You know, I kind of looked up to him a little bit. Also, Tupac Shakur, another person that I really kind of look up to in a way. Some of his songs obviously aren't, you know, the greatest lyrically. I won't say lyrically, but as far as like the curse words and stuff like that, you know, some of the stuff he talks about content wise, I don't, you know, don't agree with, but at the same time, I kind of understand it. And also he has the other side as well, which that's what the side that I really kind of gravitate to. You know, is more conscious rap with, you know, telling, you know, kind of telling stories and kind of, you know, telling people about, you know, what's going on with his life and how, you know, things have affected him, but also how to, you know, how to be better and how to kind of maybe rise above, you know, all the things that kind of that happen in life. You know, you got to kind of just keep on going. And he's kind of an inspirational person for that. Also Biggie Smalls as well. He kind of had the same kind of story as well. And then obviously Eminem was one of the biggest people that really kind of gave me that fire starter, I guess I could say. After I watched this movie 8 Mile, I kind of really kind of felt something inside. It told me, you know what, you've been doing this for a little while now, and I think you really need to go ahead and just keep on doing it and farther and do this for a career.
Yeah, some of those people.
So Eminem's definitely one of my biggest influences.
Yeah, some of those people you mentioned obviously are pretty good, especially Michael Jackson. I mean, there are millions of Michael Jackson fans, and for a good reason. So I can understand why you picked him.
Right, I agree.
And Eminem, of course, and
yeah, Eminem. Also, I did want to say Florida Georgia Line is another one. They're kind of like country. The reason why I like them so much is because they're so versatile. They're like country, rap, they're a little bit of rock, they're a little bit of blues, a little bit of bluegrass. They kind of mix it all together. I kind of really like that kind of style that they have going on right now. I'd actually like to do a collaboration with them at some point if that could ever happen. That would be like awesome. I'd be super excited about that.
yeah, I remember that band. I think they're still around, but yeah, I remember them.
Oh yeah, they've been doing really well. They definitely like took off. I think it was last year they took off, or the year before that maybe even they took off. They got pretty big pretty fast.
Of course, you know, on our show we do all genres, so everything from country, rock, whatever. So
Right.
It's good to be kind of wide open in your genre. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, myself, I'm definitely a versatile artist as well. You know, I've listened to music, you know, all kinds of different type of music, from Elvis Presley to Tupac Shakur to, you know, the Rolling Stones to Green Day, just like all different kind of, you know, Johnny Cash. So I definitely have a very wide range of music, and a lot of different music that I like. You know, a lot of country. I like country music a lot. That's actually one of the things I listen to actually a lot more than rap, which is kind of funny. But at the same time, I feel that country is a good tells you a lot of good stories.
Yeah, that's true. Well, why don't you tell us about how we can find your music? I mean, I'm sure it's all streaming, but if you have physical copies, obviously you can let me know. But why don't you share with us that information?
Sure. You can follow me. You can check out my music at rebirdnation.com. Just go search my name, Ace High. I'm also on Spotify right now. I believe my song "My Tears for You" is on there as well. You can check that out. You can check me out on Twitter at Ace High 716, and obviously you can check me out on YouTube, Ace High 716. Definitely go check out that music video. I think that's about it. Oh, and also you can check out my Facebook music page, Ace High 2002.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, everybody get out there and check out his music. I know he'd appreciate you for that. And earlier we were talking about
definitely.
We were talking about your music video. What's it called? Die for Nothing, I think it's called.
Die for no reason. Die for no reason.
For no reason. Okay. Sorry about that. Is there a story behind that video? Maybe you can share that with us.
Yeah, actually, there's definitely a story behind that. So, in 2009, I lost two of my friends, Jamie Norton and Joey Lovett. They were both, I believe, they're under I think Joey was 21. I think she was 19. So they were really young. And they got caught up in a situation, and they both got shot and killed down in Buffalo, New York. Now, when I got the call for this, when I got the call about this, I kind of honestly didn't believe it. I was just kind of like, no, that never happened, this or that. And then I actually seen it. I think somebody else called me as well, and then that's when I kind of really hit me that it really happened. Now, the story behind the song. So I went to the wake, and after I went to the wake, just kind of, I was in a kind of a different mood. I had a lot of things going on in my head, different emotions, flowing through me. And when I got home, I kind of I sat down and sat down with a notebook and a pad and sat there just for a minute. And this song that I Die for No Reason kind of just like literally poured out of me, I can honestly say, because I really feel I almost didn't write it. I did write it, but it really just kind of came so naturally. It's like I was almost supposed to write that song. And now it's doing really good. And that's honestly the song that I feel when I first wrote it, that it was going to be the song that would help me get out, be able to get out to the world, and also maybe even get me to that next level, to be able to have my own record label and keep things moving and things like that.
Okay. Well, it is a pretty good video, and I'm sure everybody out there will agree with me on that. And we'll get to that in just a second. But thank you, Asai, for being on the show. We'd love for you to come back again if you ever have anything to do the blood for us.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd definitely be down to come on the show again for sure. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. And let's watch "Die for No Reason" by Asai right here on Paul Mash TV. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Tired of this life. You never know what's gonna happen next. Sometimes things just happen. Not sure how it happened or why it happened. I don't know. Sometimes people just die for no reason. I don't understand it. Probably never will. Sick of this world, so cruel and unfair. People die for no reason, it's all greed, no care. This ain't no game, no movie, no act. When you pull that trigger, they ain't never coming back. She ain't never coming back, he ain't never coming back. They ain't never coming back. This is not a video game, you don't get another man. There is no start over or ever play again. Why did you take my friend? You took her life. Now I'm taking yours, but I'll do it with this mic. My rhymes are like a knife, watch you die slow. 19 wild, now the star of the show. So beautiful, at your funeral. With your stunner shades on, girl, you gon' live on. What happened that day was so wrong. I try not to cry as I write this song. Last memory I have of you was sleeping in the hearse, cause he didn't want a man up and face the consequences. Him, Jamie, and Joey on the porch defenses. 2 bodies left cold and the other took 2 shots. Guns will solve problems, now when will it stop? Innocents be dying for no apparent reason. Man discover guns and every day is murder season. Face is my reason for writing this song. Now you're living knowing every day you did wrong. Sick of this world, so cruel and unfair. People die for no reason, it's all greed, no care. This ain't no game, no movie, no act. When you pull that trigger, they ain't never coming back. She ain't never coming back, he ain't never coming back. They ain't never coming back. What's this world coming to? Another dead body on the news. Why now? What's the deal? Go and try to steal, but then you get caught. Mind starts racing, not even a second thought. Gun starts blasting and you keep on shooting. Don't make you more of a man, really what are you proving? Every day we are losing, so many less snoozing. Plus flood on our streets, so it's death we be choosing. My eyes seen things you only see in your nightmares. Had a gun to my head for my freshman or night gears. Visions of white stairs or hell's burning flames. Still so many faces without any names. Over my respect and power, never known if this is your hour. Life is so sweet, then it quickly turns sour. It's no longer all good when stepping in the wrong hood. Lot a different color, so many misunderstood. No one love, only slugs, me mugs and no hugs. Pulling the triggers like an addict, fiending for their drugs. Do whatever it takes to get that high or some cake. As long as they're happy, don't matter how many souls they take. Sick of this world, so cruel and unfair. People die for no reason, it's all greed, no care. This ain't no game, no movie, no act. When you pull that trigger, they ain't never coming back. She ain't never coming back, he ain't never coming back. They ain't never coming back. My heart goes out to all the friends and family. Rest in peace to all deceased, caught up in this tragedy. Losing my sanity and slowly losing control. Another casket dropping, one more closer to his goal. Every day more devastation, but for the devil it's celebration. His sole purpose for resistance is the continued destruction of our nation. All our problems that we're facing, hunger, poverty, war, and despair. We just laugh and smiles as we all stop and stare. Is anybody there? Hello, does anybody care where this path is taking us? It's slowly breaking us down like a wall that was never meant to fall. One more piece chips away when our understanding is all like it was in the beginning. There's no way that we're winning when we go the wrong way. Inside the world stops spinning. Gotta change, rearrange, or all remains the same. Lost 7 of our friends this year. This life is not a game. One minute you're here, next minute you're not. One took their own and the other just got shot. When will it stop? The faces in the funerals, losing soldiers left and right, insane and unbelievable. Death is like a season for the reason, leaving so many not breathing. Life is never fair as long as the demons keep on cheating. This right here, is dedicated to all my friends, smiling down from heaven. Just know you'll never be forgotten. You'll be forever in our hearts, and always with us. Amen.